Good morning all. Myself Arul Soumya, working as an assistant professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering. So here I am going to discuss a topic on regression and probabilities in classification. So what is regression? So regression is basically it is a supervised learning technique which is used to model relationship between variables. That is, it predicts continuous or probability values, and it also helps in forecasting or decision making. So some of the common types includes a linear, logistic, or polynomial regressions. So what are all probabilities? So probabilities in the sense it measures likelihood of an event, that is a value of range from 0 to 1. So here 0 indicates impossible event and 1 indicates certain event have mentioned here. So it is used in risk analysis and classification predicting the fault, fault declarations. So next one is regression and probabilities. So regression and probabilities concept comes under a linear model that it predicts probability of an outcome. So in a specific class, we can get an output which is bounded between 0 and 1. And it also used in classification problem. And in linear model, it transformed to probability easily by an sigmoid function or a probability class or in a linear output. So why not use linear regression for probabilities? So why we are not using linear regression? So basically the problem is the output can be greater than 0 or less than 1. So it is not suitable for classification. Like the graph shows, it violates the probability constraints. So the poor interpretation have comes here in the binary outcomes. So logistic regression overview. So overall, it used for an binary classification, and it predicts probability of class membership, and it also uses sigmoid function, and it maps any real value to range 0 and 1, and it widely used in a data science. So how logistic regression works? So here there are 5 steps. In first step, we can take the input features, and in second step we compute the linear combination, and in third step we applied sigmoid function, and in fourth step we have a probability output, and sequentially the fifth step will be we have applied the threshold for classification. So after this we can get the class value by using the probability functions. So applications. So here we see what are all the applications mentioned in linear probabilities. So like this we have in a medical diagnosis, we can detect the fraud emails or emails or any messages from social media platforms, and in customer churn predictions and loan default predictions and credit risk predictions and spam email detections. So what are, these are all the applications we have used in linear regressions. So here, here we are heading to a conclusion point. So here the logistic regression is an effective method for binary and multi-class classification. So it basically it predicts the probability within the valid range value of 0 to 1. So using the multi-class classification, we can get binary value, and we can also get 3 or more values using a logistic regression process. So basically it is suitable for linear regression for classification problems. So if we have any class issues in any regression, we can easily use the probability function in a linear regression values. So and it is easy to implement, interpret and computational efficient. So here in a graph basis or in a pie chart basis, we can get the database in a interpret value, and also a computational can be efficient by using in an implementation process of logistic regressions. So it is widely applied in a healthcare, finance, marketing and fraud detection. So the basic application are used in a medical field, in an education field, and in a marketing, in finance and in fraud detection by using any mails or any messages through any social medias. So and it also works as a baseline model in machine learning project. So it is a baseline model for every machine learning projects and us. So, and it also provides a strong foundation for understanding the classification algorithm. So, basically, we need a classification algorithm to understand the what are all the effective process we have done here. So, using this, using the graph database, we can get the logistic regression value of given database. Thank you.